So you guys ever been so excited about something that you guys just couldn't sleep the night before? You guys just tossed and turned? That was me last night. Hopefully everything goes as planned. It's gonna be an awesome over 9,000 day. Really quickly, I just want to share you guys some of my thoughts behind just today's video, and if there's anything you guys can take away from today's video, this is it. Now, I know a lot of you guys see a lot of these YouTubers buying these fancy cars and whatnot, and a lot of these YouTubers don't really share their thoughts behind the process, or maybe there are no thoughts, but I want to share with you guys mine. So a lot of you guys are new to the channel. You guys haven't seen, you know, me living in New York and whatnot. Maybe you're brand spanking new and don't know anything. You just see, you know, this house in Hawaii. You see that I moved back. You see my home gym. You see I'm gonna buy a car, and that's all you see. But what you didn't see was, you know, 5 years ago before YouTube, when we first moved to New York and we were living in a studio because that's all, you know, we could safely afford at that time. And what you guys didn't see was those past, you know, 4.5 years living in that studio. So when Chichi and I, my girlfriend, aka Kristen, moved to New York, you know, we decided to move into a studio because that's what we could afford at the time. Now, that was before YouTube and everything, and as YouTube took off, you know, we decided to stay there because we were saving good money. And I don't know how many of you guys have ever lived in a studio before, but it's one of the hardest things ever, not having your own personal space. You know, when you guys fight not having your own room to go into to cool off, and it was really tough, but we worked through it and got, you know, we overcame it. And also, one of the reasons why I didn't vlog much in New York was because whenever I wanted to record late at night, it'd have to be in the bathroom, or else I'd wake up Chichi. And even my late night smoothies from all my day of eatings, I made all of those in the bathroom as well. So we were able to save a lot of money, and that's the first thing I want to get across for you guys is always live below your means. You know, if you're making this much, do not spend this much, spend like this much, or, you know, just do what you can to spend enough that makes you happy, but you're still saving money for the long term. You know, always have a long-term goal. You know, do you plan to buy a house 5 to 10 years from now? Are you saving up for that? Do you have a dream car that you want to buy 5 to 10 years from now, or just saving up for rough times? Understand that if you're spending $10 a day on lunch, you know, that $10 a day could knock off some of the things on your bucket list. That $10 a day could be your trip to Jamaica, your trip to Hawaii. You know, maybe you like to travel, I'm not sure. But always think for the long term. The second thing I want to talk about is, you know, a lot of people have that saying about a lot of people spend money they don't have to impress people they don't even like. And the second thing I want to talk about is, for me personally, I'm very like frugal and practical. Like, that's just how I was raised, that's just how I am. And I don't need much to be happy in life, to be honest. Like, for me personally, growing up in Hawaii, and even more on like the countryside of Hawaii, I can go by every single day for the rest of my life in slippers, board shorts, and a tank top. Like, I hate wearing shoes, I hate wearing pants, and that's all I need. But on the flip side, you guys also need to understand that you're not going to take your money with you to the grave. So what I'd recommend for you guys is find things that you guys want to put your money in, whether it be long-term house, long-term car like I spoke about earlier, or just things this year. You know, for me, I decided to put my money in my friends and family, in my business, traveling, and you know, in car, hobbies, that kind of thing, because those are the things that make me happy. Those are the things that bring me joy. Yes, I'm looking to buy a house probably next year. I'm talking with my financial planner, putting that all together. And yes, I understand the car is a depreciating asset, and that's the practicality side of me that tells me no, not to do it. But you know, you only live this life once, and I've honestly never bought a nice car for myself. Prior to this car, I had a 2003 CTS that I bought like 8 or 9 years ago that I pretty much gave to my dad. So that's about it. Work hard, play hard for the future, and always ascend. So closing out this video, I just want to thank you guys for all the support. You guys are the reason I'm able to do this full time. You guys are the reason why I'm on the road to changing 1 million lives. We are on the road to changing 1 million lives. We are on the road to growing the Saiyan army to 1 million strong. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. And we're just gonna keep on rocking, keep on growing, keep on ascending. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, strength and honor. Aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!